How long have you been living a life that looks successful to everyone else but feels like a lie to you? How long have you been praised for how good you have done, but deep down felt like this ain't it? This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. 2 decades, 6 years, too long. That's the truth. 6 years, way too long. 10 years. And listen, I want you to know 20 years, Kendra, you just gut punched me. I want y'all to know I get it because I've been there and I want to share a little bit about that experience. Man, I see the numbers coming. 15 years seems like a lifetime. Honestly, it breaks my heart because every one of those months, every one of those years where you or when we were playing that game that you can't win leads to another year, doesn't it? Doesn't it just stack? It just becomes repetitive on itself. Here's what I want you to know. You are not confused. You're conflicted. Are you ready for clarity? If you guys are ready for clarity, put it in the chat. Say clarity in the chat if you are ready for clarity. We're about to dive into the main content today. Who here knows what this is? Anybody? Can anybody tell me what this is? Let me set the stage for you. It was spring 2019. It was a Tuesday at like 7:43 p.m. I was in Los Angeles and I was working at my corporate job. I was a property manager in LA, in Los Angeles, like right next to Larchmont Village, very, very close to Paramount Studios. And I was sitting in my office and it was one of those it was just like a little like property management office, right? So the only window was a door with like that went to the hallway. And there were these fluorescent lights just like, and I had ordered some vegan Thai food and it was sitting there cold for the last 2 hours. I had 47 unread Outlook emails. And I also had my like Mercedes keys on my desk, right? I was doing well, but my shoulders were like this. My jaw was clenched. And I had that weird eye twitch thing that happens. Like, you know, when you watch too much screen time and your eye starts like twitching. And then my Apple Watch said, ding, congratulations, you completed your exercise goal. But I had not moved in 9 hours. And here's the thing, in my head, I thought I am winning at the wrong game. Success without alignment is really decorative slavery. And I'm gonna prove it to you. No, this is not hopscotch, but that is a great guess. Well, this is what I learned when I was going through my own mind mastery. And I realized that we are all playing Tetris with our lives. Anyone here ever play Tetris? Tetris, anybody? Yeah, if you didn't play Tetris, what? I don't know, maybe it's a generational thing. Here's a question. Anyone ever beat Tetris? I know y'all are probably really good at this. Anybody ever beat it? Like you mastered it? Like, I beat Tetris. No. Anybody know the person who beat Tetris? Anyone ever say, oh yeah, I know, I saw it on Jeopardy. Somebody beat Tetris. No. You know why? Tetris is designed to be an unbeatable game. You cannot win Tetris. It is not designed for mastery. In fact, Tetris is actually designed, I looked this up because it blew my mind. You cannot beat it. Actually, what happens is when you play the game and the things drop and then they disappear, you get that dopamine and you're like, ooh, that feels so good, right? And the next one comes in, you're like, oh, that feels so good. And you keep playing. But what happens, the better you get at the game, what happens? The game does what? It speeds up. The game gets faster and faster and faster, and it gets so fast that it will beat you. You will not win at the game of Tetris. And just like Tetris, some of you in your careers have been promoted to the highest level of your misery, playing a game that you cannot beat. And here is what I want you to understand. The only thing worse than failing is succeeding at the wrong thing.